Alright, what's going on, dudes, and welcome to this week's Minecraft Snapshot. As always, we got a few new things to go over, this time being mostly texture and graphics related changes and additions. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll begin with the new dyed hardened clay blocks, or actually, if I want to call them by their proper name, stained hardened clay blocks. The way you craft them is by arranging 8 hardened clay in a ring like so, and then whatever color you'd like to stain the block, you just throw that corresponding dye right in the middle, and it'll output 8 of the corresponding stained hardened clay blocks. So let's do a little bit of an example right here. We'll go into our workbench and we'll make a little ring like so. And then if we want to make cyan stained clay, we can throw in a cyan, orange, so on and so forth. And it basically just creates this more subtle desaturated block that looks kind of nice as an alternative to wool blocks. So that's there if it floats your boat. And as I was sort of trying to conceal it, here's our big reveal of all 16 different colors. And yeah, I don't know, it's pretty nice. And something to note is that they can all be textured individually. So if you want like some custom blocks for an adventure map texture pack, you got these new 16 blocks that you can play around with without having to overwrite another texture that you might want to use for something else or keep default. So yeah, that's that. Stained hardened clay blocks. So moving along to another texture change. This is something I am so thankful for. At long last, charcoal is textured differently than normal coal. Don't ask me why it's like such a big deal to me. I know you could always hover your mouse over it to tell the difference, but I really like this. Thank you so much for retexturing the charcoal to something different. So now you can tell by sight as opposed to hovering over it. So minor change, but something that I'm very happy about is that you can now tell charcoal apart from coal on sight. All right, moving along. The textures for lapis lazuli and the coal blocks have been changed as well. Lapis is a pretty subtle change. The most different thing to note is that it sort of has like a border around it now, similar to gold blocks. Do gold blocks have a border around them? I might have just totally flubbed that, but it has a little border around it. You know, it does. Or iron blocks have a little border around them. I don't know, man. Just remembering things off the top of my head. And then the coal block is a little bit less uniform. It's got some more imperfections in it, like a big lump of carbon wood. And it sort of reminds me of the quartz ore. I don't know how it kind of has those lines in it. That's just my take on it. So anyway, a couple more retextures. Another thing to note, and this is actually going to be very helpful in our modded survival series because we've experienced this problem before, and that is if we switch on over into survival, hey, guess what? We can't break our freaking command blocks anymore. Woo! Oh goody. No more trying to kill a jungle stegosaurus and accidentally breaking one of these. So that's helpful. Thank you again. Very helpful changes this time around, aren't they? Yeah. All right. So finally, let's head over to our mule over here and go over the final change, which is not much of a change. It's more of making something functional that wasn't before, which is that now. So just in case you weren't aware, if you right-click on a mule with a chest, it equips these couple of chests back here. Previously, they were not accessible, but now if you shift and right-click on the mule, donkey, whatever you want to call it, there you go. You have your inventory there. So now we could ride the donkey forth. Hold on. Can I open a fence gate while I'm on him? Probably not. Probably not. All right, hold on. You're home free now. Can you get through there or can you not get through there? Okay, apparently you can't get through there. But pretend we rode him far, far away and we wanted to access our extra inventory. Oh, good. There, it's still in him. Yes. So that's that. So pretty straightforward, not too many changes, but I still figured it was worth going over. So hopefully you've enjoyed watching. If you have, a rating would be much appreciated. Other than that, I'll see you next time.